Hello and welcome back to Sovl. Today I got a special campaign for you. We're going to be playing a difficulty 5, Elven Conclaves as the Elf Noble, as you can see. The reason why I wanted to do this difficulty is because it has the enemies volleying. So yeah, that's a really big feature that they get, and it makes all the battles that much more difficult. Obviously, everything below also applies, so less starting gold, harder battles, smaller unit sizes, harder elites, and yeah, obviously enemies volleying. Right then, welcome back. So yeah, I was planning on doing this slightly differently. As you can see, I skipped most of the world map planning. I'm going to be skipping most of that as well. It's probably because, mainly it's because I just don't want the videos to go on forever. So that was the problem that I was previously having with my other videos, and that's the fact that they just never ended. You'd have like 40 minutes episodes on, difficulty 6, and I really wanted to lower that down to something more manageable. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing much shorter episodes by just basically cutting into the non-essential gameplay. So like the map, overworld map, and all the random events and anything like that. You're gonna charge from behind. So now the enemies will come back from routing. So that's something that I have to watch out for. As you can see, I've learned a new strategy. Just to avoid all archers and just go for high mobility within units. I feel like that's definitely worth it. So yeah, they can't reach us, but we can definitely reach them. Now the problem with chariots is that they're quite strong, but after the initial charge they lose quite a bit of they lose quite a bit of their attacks. I think, is it here somewhere? Yeah, +2 power, +2 attacks for charge bonus. Otherwise they got 3 attacks, and that's very weak. And we're gonna charge in from behind as well. So yeah, there's been a change. Some of my comments have notified me of this, and the change is that you no longer get attacked when you're attacking from behind, but you also no longer get the +1 to a power balance if you attack from behind, which is a bit of a shame. That was quite a strong feature to have, just to rout enemies immediately, but on harder difficulties I do appreciate this a lot more, because enemies come back from routing, so being able to finish them off kind of by charging them in the back and they can't really do anything to you is a lot stronger than, trying to rout them and then they kill you in return. So you see, they can't fight back. It's very strong. Very good for me at harder difficulties. It's a bit of a nerf for lower difficulties, don't get me wrong, because lower difficulties were entirely reliant on you basically routing the enemy and straight up combat, so yeah, I don't know. It's up to you to decide if this is beneficial or a downside to you, but I think it's a good benefit. I was wondering about making a Mordheim playthrough, but the problem with the Mordheim playthrough is that I would actually what's the thing? I'd need music, because Mordheim doesn't have any music for itself, so I'm gonna have to try to get music from somewhere else. The FTL playthrough is still happening, but I just hit a few snags with that. Also, I don't think anyone would really want to watch like 20 episodes of FTL or something like that. But it's not going to be that long. It's going to be more like 7 episodes of FTL. But I just don't know if people want to watch that back to back to back. So FTL's taking a bit of a break right now. Right then, this is the next battle. I just carried on speaking after the battle ended. So yeah, I'm going to try to be more careful with that. Now then, I got a few talking points again. I wanted to talk about Apex Legends. It's that online hero shooter thing, battle royale. Yeah, and I wanted to talk about it because recently they've, well, I say recently, it's like been a month since then, but they've been having a really bad hacker problem. Basically, like, the hackers have gained access to people's PCs through the game. They've been adding cheats on there, and I just find that really scary. Now, some people might say that it's not necessarily access to the PC, but then that's still not any better. The fact that they can just switch on hacks on random people's PCs, you know, that doesn't really change the fact that they have partial control over the person. It's not something that yeah, it's not that great. Either way. This is a bit awkward. I really should have picked the terrain better, but whatever. That guy's going to charge into the ball riders, and then this guy's going to charge into the orc warriors. I think that works for me. The ball riders are actually quite scary. They got a lot of power. 4 power. What about my guys? 3 power. Yeah, definitely quite a lot of power. It's not good. Oh well, at least it's a draw. Yeah, that's fine. So I wanted to talk about Apex Legends and how that's a bit scary. I also wanted to talk about Rainbow Six Siege. No, it's a game that I used to play. It's like another it's a tactical game, but it has like heroes in it. That yeah. Basically, you have a defending team and you have an attacking team. It was an interesting game, definitely one of a kind. Similar to For Honor as well. It's another one of a kind game that Ubisoft makes. Problem is they've been a bit slacking recently with their games. Things like For Honor and Rainbow Six Siege have been basically forgotten by them, but they've still been trying to monetize Rainbow Six Siege. There's been this outlandish battle pass thing, because Rainbow Six Siege hasn't had any content for quite a while. But for some reason, the game developers are still trying to sell you battle passes, even though there's nothing in the battle pass. It's kind of funny. Well, I say it's kind of funny, but it's just kind of sad at this point. The game developers are just trying to maximize their profits out of a game that they basically killed. You know? Just kind of left it on the wayside and then expect you to give them money now. Just because. Oh, that's not good. It's dead now. Oh, and they succeeded their roles. So while I'm here, might as well have a chat about some of the potential changes to Sovl. I've been having quite a think about it. Yeah, had 3 days off from Sovl and I was thinking about it. And I really dislike the way that the difficulties work right now. It takes you way too long to get the difficulties. So I was just thinking if we could optimize that maybe. Somewhat. Now, you might be wondering what can be optimized in Sovl, but I feel like there's a lot that can be optimized in Sovl. For one, I'd like to see outlines of these buildings a bit more clearly, so, you know, maybe there might be an option so I don't have to hover over it to see, you know, this little blue outline, maybe make it bright red. Because sometimes, I'm pretty sure it's over here, you see that? Yeah, that you can't go through there, and you can't see past it, even though it clearly, you know, it basically looks like this rubble over here, or this rubble over here, but you can't walk through that. That's, yep, that's considered impassable. And I'd just like to make this clear. Also, this little bit over here, this is another one that gets me all the time. It's a bit of an awkward shape, as you can see. Yeah, you think you can walk through that, but no, you get caught on that. Now, so, yeah, if you have a look around, there's plenty of like these shapes. Now, the trees don't count as rough terrain, but sometimes they do, and it'd be nice to have an easier time noting the differences. But yeah, I feel like that's minor compared to the difficulty issue. I was just quite lucky that we ended up on this map, so I could complain about some of the things that I've been having problems with on this map. But yeah, the difficulties. It takes an hour and a half to complete a low-level campaign, something like that. And another problem with that hour and a half is that it's basically you have to complete it 7 times, which is a bit of a problem. So I want to streamline that a bit. So maybe you know, make it so that if you complete a difficulty, like difficulty 1, so you played the game once, you should be able to unlock the next 2 difficulties. So that would be difficulty 2 and 3. I feel like that would be a fair exchange. I don't like this charge. He charged me in the side. So if I turn it around like this, I think I should be able to charge him in the back. Really? That doesn't work? This is really awkward, trying to play with this system. And then you also can move it inside of objects and stuff like that. It's, yeah, I think that's fine. But yeah. That's gonna hurt. Yep, that hurt a lot. Nope, we succeeded that roll. No, the good thing is I don't necessarily have to finish this fight. Don't have to finish it because, yeah, of the morale over here. So even though these are undead. So the undead, they'll become a lot more scarier when you know, you can't out units. You know, I've been preparing to play on this difficulty, so it doesn't really bother me too much. Yeah, they don't have good attacks. Very easy to deal a lot of damage to the undead. That's not good. You were supposed to save that. Then also rolling 2 1s on the crumble. There we go. So yeah, the next 2 difficulties unlocked. I feel that'll be very fair. Maybe even make it so that the first time you play a faction, you unlock the next 2 difficulties on all their characters. So, you know, difficulty 1 and 2. And then obviously if you play difficulty 1, you unlock you've already unlocked difficulty 2, so you only unlock difficulty 3. Something like that. And if you want to increase incrementally, you can do that. But if you're just trying to reach the end, you don't have to play for, you know, what is it? It's almost like 10 hours, something like that. Just, you know, just for one faction as well, mind you. Even though that goes for like all 3 lords in that faction, that's a bit much. If you ask me, so definitely would be very cool to reduce that grind. There we go. They should be routing soon. We'll see. Oh, there we go, that's it. Yep. Right then. So yeah, I unlocked the dragon. And then I also bought it in the shop. Don't know. I feel like these mounts, they're quite good. But they are expensive, so if you don't have the money, or if you want to save up some money, it's not too bad to pass them. I only picked it because I could, you know, fly over units and then attack them behind far more easily. Let's see. Gonna move this guy up, and he's can charge these guys. There we go. Enemy cav with a guns. I feel like our own cav should do better. Then we also got fire breath. Cool. I forgot that dragons have fire breath. It's not that great, is it? No, it's not. Oh well. But yeah, another thing that I've noticed is that yeah, I don't know. It was to add the upgrades anywhere, but I don't really know how that would work. So currently you can level up anywhere. So I was thinking maybe allow upgrades anywhere as well. To be fair, I kind of stole that idea from FTL. Because over there you had the ability to... in FTL you had the ability to upgrade your ship anywhere. So I was playing that game and I thought, wouldn't it be nice if... Because currently you can buy magical items in the shop and stuff like that. And upgrade the armor of your units in the shop. So I was thinking if it would be possible to switch that around as well, but I don't know how that would work. I feel like it's also unnecessary, so... might be best to ignore that option. Maybe have like a few upgrades that you can get without having to be in the shop. Because sometimes you get like a battle before the final boss battle and you might want to spend all your money. Something like that. It's going to be another route, hopefully. Yep, that's another route. That wasn't supposed to be a draw, this is a chariot. Confirm charges. Nope, they're gonna continue routing. Okay, that's fine by me. They should run off the field by next turn. I'm gonna give it to these guys because they're gonna get attacked. But yeah, don't know how that would work. But I know that some of the unit upgrades are quite literally some more armor, so maybe you can have like a little upgrade tab for some of your units. But I feel like that's not really that necessary. Just something that I thought of. Compared to the difficulty grind, it's not really that important. Some of the people in the comments have had an idea where you like killing a unit outright gives you 1 experience point. And I thought that was a good idea. Definitely make elite fights a lot more purposeful, because currently elite fights are rather dull and there's no real reason to do elite fights. I mean, they could just fix elite fights by giving you a magical item at the end of it. That would definitely give you a reason to do elite fights. That was very lucky that they routed on when they had a 7-0 below save. But yeah. Usually when you sandwich units like this, they immediately die if they're out. So you have to basically have a unit on the front and the back for them to out like that. So, yeah, I'm gonna move this guy off to the side. Yep, continue rolling those good numbers. Save these. Oops, that's one horse dead. Or one night dead. See, it's completely gone now. They're not routing, wavering. I'm quite surprised by that. So see, there's sometimes problems with moving units. Because they sometimes get stuck on one another or in the train, things like that. But it's not too bad. It's livable. That was really bad rolls. At least these guys are off the field now. Right then, that's the end of this battle. I also wanted to talk about the gnome memes. There's been a lot of gnome memes going around. It's I think it's the Polish guy, and he has like a wand, and he's like in a green robe, and he just like waddles around everywhere. Is it waddling? I don't really know, but yeah. Been a lot of gnome memes. Definitely quite funny. I was very lucky, we got quite a lot of hits in there. See, place these two together a bit too closely. So hopefully, now these guys can't see this chariot unit and it can charge them in the side. There we go. It's quite funny how that works. I don't think my noble is going to do too well, but we'll see. I'm going to use this ability on the noble herself. There we go. But yeah, a lot of gnome memes. To be fair, I find it to be like the least annoying meme out there, where you like go outside and do something. Because there was that milk throwing trend and stuff like that, where people just went into stores and basically didn't even pay for the milk; they just threw it on the floor. I feel like that was a lot worse. So. Plus, you know, the guy basically, even though he does walk into like fast food places, and he like walks around in the back side of it, of like the store where you're not really supposed to be. He's not like he's not really forcing himself to stay there, you know, because he basically gets kicked out by the people in the kitchen of fast food places, or like behind the counter people, he usually just leaves and he just continues walking on. So probably the least annoying trend out there. This is a random event battle, so we get a magic item at the end of this. This is something that elite battles should be like, but obviously, you know, not just a single unit type. I'm gonna pass my turns up here. So obviously these guys, I gave them arrows in a shop that I recently visited. I got simulator games on here as a talking point, and the reason why I have that is because I just find simulator games to be kind of crazy, you know. People got like full on like truck cabins and airplane cockpits right like inside of their bedrooms or something like that, or in like a separate room. That just sounds kind of crazy. No, an entire flight sim just inside of their room. think this guy can destroy these zombies at least. He has to be that strong, right? It's a chariot. Maybe I should have moved in a slightly closer. Problem with these non-arch units is that they don't really get rerolls once. So, yeah. Bit of a shame. Yeah, those zombies can't attack anyone. I don't know how the zombies crumbling works, but I'm pretty sure it works very similar to like a morale check, where the more damage you take, the more crumbling you can have. But then you have stuff like this where it's just a random one. So I don't know if it actually is based off of the balance of power for the for that, or what it's based off of. But what? I was charging him in the side and you just did a full frontal charge. What? Feels slightly ripped off over there. Kind of want my money back, eh? Gonna use this on the noble because I don't want her to take unnecessary damage. Yeah, zombies are quite weak. Even though that wound did go through. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, the elf noble right off the bat gets a reroll failed attacks. It's very strong. Simulator games, I just find that crazy. That's all. Just actually really much to it. As another talking point, what else do I have? Oh, Boeing planes. Yeah. A bit shady what's happening with Boeing right now. A bunch of their planes not safe to fly. And the fact of the matter is that the European Union isn't really doing anything about it. Just keeping quiet right now. No, but Boeing is in a lot of problems in America because I've seen some of the like the Boeing CEO is like testifying in front of Congress and stuff like that about what's been happening with their planes. But Europe's been mainly silent about it. Even though Boeing is also, yeah, it's a public plane manufacturer, it's also quite big in Europe as well. They're routing this in, so it should be fine, but... There we go. I'll still move in the elf lancers, just in case. Yeah, there's also the Boeing astronauts that are stuck in space because something's wrong with the transport module, so they can't leave. Which is a kind of a... I feel like that's just a continuation of the problems that Boeing has been having. So yeah, this is the boss battle. Obviously have to space out the chariots because when you turn them around they tend to get stuck inside of other units and just really annoying to play like that. That yeah, that ballista is kind of scary if it fires at one of my low unit count, high wound count units, so you know. Anything that has a lot of wounds doesn't do well against such. think right there. Yeah, right there. I can still see them, but I don't think the chariot will be able to reach me. Very lucky on their low rolls. Very, very lucky indeed. Can I actually... No, I'm too far away. Maybe not. Does that reach them? I feel like it doesn't. No, I don't think it does. That definitely reaches them. Right then. Let's see how this plays out. Charging the sides, then they can't charge back. Charge the watches. And then watch the chariot change your attack pattern. Wow. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? That works, doesn't it? I agreed to this, didn't I? No, I did not. I did not agree to having who I'm charging be changed. It's kind of stupid, but fine, whatever. Yeah, those guys are scary because they got 2 attacks in melee. So. I was very lucky, good saves. Maybe turn you around. Yeah, I feel like that's better. Switch shields on this guy because he's doing a full frontal charge into a unit of spears, so it's going to be a lot of damage. Rerolling failed attacks. Very, very strong to have just reroll failed attacks. Then also reroll failed wounds as well on the dragon itself. Very, yeah, they also got very lucky getting double ones to save that. But yeah, that must have been really scary for them. A good morale check, but we're just built different. That was really unlucky. Because they got a 12. Yep. I just barely charge them in the back. I don't really want to charge the elf nobles because they reroll failed attacks as well. The unit of elf nobles, not like my lord, which is an elf noble. It gets a bit confusing, but it's fine. Yeah, give Radiant Shield back to my elf noble. Then my horses can run away. Chariot failed to come back after routing. But you know, just the potential that they might come back after routing is still quite scary. So it creates a lot more work. So a lot of these really close battles where you know, the enemies have like 12 units that routed because you got lucky with the double sixes. Now that you know, not necessarily always really happens. Let's see. Can I charge these guys in the side? They can charge me back. Do I want to sacrifice my elf lancers? No. I don't want to do this. You know, I'd watch the elf spears fail. Yeah, I'd watch the elf spears die rather than sacrifice my lancers. Now let's watch if these... Yep, there we go, the last of the archers. Then the enemy elf spears rallied. Okay, that's always scary. Oh, that's really bad. I only got one attack through. Oh, that's really bad. My guys are gonna rout. Yeah. There's no way they're not routing. Continue attacking that trebuchet. Oh, well, not trebuchet, but bolt thrower. I really need that bolt thrower gun. Oh, I forgot to charge the bolt thrower. I can't find one. Bolt thrower has come back. I've rallied my elf spears. Gonna maneuver my other chariot so that it can attack these elf nobles, the enemy ones, when they inevitably dove out from my elf lancers, charging them in the side, even though they really should rout from that. Nope, they didn't rout. Probably because the elf lancers missed like most of their attacks. It's really unfortunate. Anyway, we're winning slowly. But these enemy elf nobles are really problematic. Really strong unit. Yeah, look at that. Their lord is just succeeding all of his attacks. Then they're defending against all of my attacks as well. Oh, my chariot now routed. Because it got really unlucky with its throws. The bolt thrower's gone now. Right then. This shouldn't really last for much longer, should it? Come on. Believe in my own units. There's nothing else for anyone else to charge except for the elf nobles. The problem with the elf nobles is that they're absolutely decking everyone. Look at them. No chance to fight. They've just, the elf nobles are like Doom Guy standing against a horde of enemies. I've got them surrounded now, but they're still there. Surviving all my attacks and dishing out a lot more than they really should be able to dish out. But my lancers just don't rout. Oh. At least the enemies are routing this turn. I am still gonna charge the elf nobles from every single angle possible. I will try to at least. Because, wow, is this really difficult. It's really difficult indeed. Wow. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. I lost an entire unit of lancers to these elf nobles. Oh, at least they're all gone now. Oh, GG. Good game. Right then, I'll see you in the next episode of Sovl. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And this is Contracts Lived Out. Bye bye!